I have like 45% ownership in Elijah Moore on underdog right now, and like 28% on Zach Wilson.
Oh geez, I have a lot on Zach Wilson. I'm not sure what my Elijah Moore ownership is. It's probably pretty high too.
Yeah, like right now, my highest owned receivers, get this: Elijah Moore number 1, Rashad Bateman number 2, De'Ami Brown, Terrace Marshall, Marvin Jones, Brandon Ayuk, Corey Davis.
True.
Just all staples, all 27% or higher. I have 225 on Brandon Ayuk right now.
Yeah, I got 22% ownership of Elijah Moore, so I'm up there. I got 37% ownership of Brandon Ayuk and 40.7 of John Brown.
Jeez, that's elite.
Nico Collins and John Brown, my highest owned receivers.
Dude, I have fucking 23% on Dwayne Eskridge.
It's pretty high. I have 22% on Bateman.
Oh yeah, you know what the funniest thing is? I have 16% on Dalvin Cook and 14% on Christian McCaffrey. So I've gotten the number 1 and number 2 pick 30% of the time, which if you do the math, you should only get it 16.6% of the time. So I'm literally doubling the actual average you should be getting.
Dude, my highest owned quarterback is Sam Darnold.
Oh, God. Mine's Wilson, Lawrence, Brady, Lance.
I get him in like the 15th round all the time, like 18th round.
Wilson's like a 16th rounder now.
I know. All right, we got some fellas piling in. Yeah, we're just having a nonsense conversation about our underdog ownership. Anyway, Lamar, what's up? Nate, what's up? We going to be live until the game? Yeah, pretty much. I'm just excited to have football on. I might actually grab a White Claw out of my fucking thing right here because I'm kind of...
I might shotgun a brewski after, you know?
Yeah. What's up, AJ? We worried about Kenny G's injury. Okay, we are recording with Edwin tonight. So Kenny G is on that list. If you guys have any players that you want us to talk about, leave them in the chat. I'll let you know real quick just who we plan on talking about because I already made the sheet. So the first question I'm asking him is what the hell do we do with Saquon? Because it's my number one question that I want to know from him. Speaking of ACL tears, we're going to talk about Joe Burrow, Tariq Cohen, Odell Beckham Jr., Cortland Sutton, and Rashad Penny as a result because they all tore their ACLs as well. Then we got the Colts duo. We always want to know about that. What's the deal with Quentin Nelson? What's the deal with Carson Wentz? Then the Cowboys too, Dak Prescott and Amari Cooper. I got the hamstring monster, which is Kenny Golladay and Marquise Brown. Then we got to talk about Cam Akers' Achilles tear, the long-term outlook for that. And as a result, we'll talk a little bit about Marlon Mack, OJ Howard with that as well. And then Dalvin Cook, shoulder separation. We talked about it with him last year. Michael Thomas's ankle surgery. Joe Mixon tweaked his ankle yesterday in practice, and also just thoughts in general about Joe Mixon and his foot injury that he had last year. And then Antonio Gibson, turf toe, Devontae Smith, MCL sprain. And then I said anybody else that we missed. So I'm pretty sure we got like pretty much everybody covered.
I was going to quickly say one thing. I know, I think I heard Dr. Jesse Morse one time. He said
he's totally out on Mixon. Totally out.
He's totally out on the Bengals. You know what he said? He's
like, about Burrow's ACL.
Well, he said, I've heard some things about how the Bengals medical staff like handles things. And like, he says it's so outdated comparatively to what we have nowadays.
Well, I mean, that makes sense, right? Because we've seen Joe Mixon's situation was like completely archaic last year, right? He's like, he either had Liz Frank surgery or he had not plantar fasciitis, a fracture in his foot. And they didn't tell us anything, like, right? Like we didn't know anything. And then the same thing happened with AJ Green like 2 years ago. So they're just a little bit janky. And again, I've actually been lower on the Bengals comparatively to a lot of people. Joe Burrow's like my quarterback 13. It's not a situation that I'm overly high on.
Yeah. I have 80% Elijah. You love to see it. I mean, hey, you follow the FSE boys, we give you the knowledge, and that'll pay off. Trust me. Like, it's just ridiculous that he's still going, like he's now going in like the 8th, 9th round area. And even there, I'm just like, oh yeah, that's just a value. Okay, fine. But at one point this offseason, you were legitimately getting him in like round 12, 13. It's like, man.
Yeah. And in your home league too, people aren't going to know who he is. So if you guys have home league drafts, like by the time I get to round 9, round 10, I throw ADP out the window anyway.
Yeah.
And if I have a turn pick, like I do in my league, like I'm like Rashad Bateman, Elijah Moore, like I want those two guys on my team. I want them on my team. Yeah. Like the ceiling we've seen from rookie wide receivers the past couple of years is there. We've seen it from a number of guys last year. And these two, in my opinion, are the next two in line.
Is there? So we got Justin. What's up, guys? What's up, Justin? Nice seeing you in the chat. We got Jared, big classic there. Yo, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up, Skull? Everybody's popping in. You'd love to see it. Let's go Steelers. Nah, you take that somewhere else. No, I'm kidding. But it should be fun. Should be a fun game. Hopefully we see some nice little highlights because at the end of the day, it's still preseason. So I don't care what happens in the actual game. I just want to see some fun plays happen.
Facts. Hayden in the chat too.
Yes, sir. Speaking of Underdog.
If you guys want another show to listen to, make sure you guys go check out the Underdog Football Show. I listened to, I think it was Bold Predictions that they did yesterday.
Yes.
I listened to some of those. They were a little, they talked about like cranking the heat up as they went along. A couple of them were a little not so bold, but some good analysis regardless. So go check those guys out too.
As always, if you watch the video with Hayden on our channel, you know that's a sharp fellow right there. So you should go follow him out there on Twitter and the Underdog Fantasy YouTube channel. What's up, Danny and Corey? What's up, Alpha? I've been seeing him in the comment section on YouTube recently. You love to see it. Got a little Mac Jones AVI right there.
Facts.
Why is Austin Eckler being so disrespected? In any PPR, he should be at least top 6. The thing about Austin Eckler, again, like I agree with you, like his upside is legitimately top 6. The problem is he hasn't done it for a sustained season, so people are a little skeptical to put him there. Yeah, because if you rank him there, you're basically saying, okay, I'm ranking him amongst the Dalvin Cooks, the Saquon Barkleys, the Ezekiel Elliott's, the Alvin Kamara's, but he hasn't done it over a prolonged season yet. Do I think he can enter there? Absolutely. That offense is going to be elite. He's going to catch a lot of passes. The biggest question marks I have is how is he going to be utilized on the goal line, which I think could improve considering the fact that Anthony Lynn is not in town, which was limiting his upside in that regard. And is he going to sustain a full 15 to 20 touch workload, which I do think over the course of the season he can. So I'm with you, man. He's currently my half PPR RB9, full PPR RB7. So I do think he's got the upside to provide top 6 overall value this year.
My only concern with Eckler has been like, what is his touchdown numbers going to look like, right? Because there is a chance we see more involvement out of Austin Eckler on the goal line because they have Joe Lombardi coming in. He might deploy him the way he deployed Alvin Kamara. And we know that Alvin Kamara has always had a bigger bruiser in his backfield, yet he's the primary goal line back. So hopefully that happens with Austin Eckler. That's my only real criticism of the guy, though. Like, because we know the target volume, even if he gets 5 touchdowns this year, the target volume should propel him to finish top 8 at minimum. And if he gets any kind of touchdown luck, 10, 12, 15 touchdowns, this is a guy that legitimately has top 3 upside.
Yep, I fully agree. Again, we've been the Eckler truthers since it wasn't sexy to be an Eckler truther. You're talking us hyping this guy up nonstop, last year when people were worried about Tyrod Taylor, people were worried about the Chargers offense. Guess what? Danny and Bush, we always knew that Eckler was an absolute dog.
Facts.
I think Crowder not getting cut is scaring too many people away from more this season.
That's
but for
fine with
Dynasty,
me. To me,
I'll take the value there.
They've already talked about the fact that Moore is being deployed all over the formation. Like, yeah, he was a slot receiver primarily at Ole Miss, but he played more outside in his final year there, and I think he can absolutely play on the outside. He's 5'10", 5'9", but he does not play that way. Like, he plays like he's bigger than that. We've seen a number of small receivers succeed on the outside if they're good enough, and I think Moore is good enough to do that.
I mean, if you guys were listening to in our little pre-show nonsense, I guess we didn't even realize we were live yet, but we basically said Daniel Jeremiah himself was at Jets practice, and Daniel Jeremiah himself said Elijah Moore right now looks like Tyler Lockett. Right now. Which
was my comp for Elijah Moore way back in December when I watched the guy and nobody knew who he was.
Yeah.
I'm always going to claim that I was first on Elijah Moore. It's going to be a little bit annoying for everybody, but when I watched this guy, because I watched, the weird thing was I watched Rondale Moore and then I watched Elijah Moore, and I was like, are we sure people are not getting them mixed up? Like, to me, Elijah Moore was the far better prospect, and everybody was hyping up Rondale Moore, so I was a little bit shocked by that. But yeah, this dude's a stud. Like, and I really love Zach Wilson too. I thought I tweeted out today, I was like, this guy's so undervalued, it's not even funny. Zach Wilson, he's like the QB 27 in redraft ADP right now.
Stupid.
This is the guy that legitimately has the Justin Herbert formula that we saw last year. He has the arm talent, he has the mobility, and he's going to start all the games pretty much, which is not something we could have said about Justin Herbert last year. So, I mean, I know he's in my top 20 quarterbacks. I'm pretty sure he's in your top 20 quarterbacks as well.
Yeah, it's just such a value because people are worried about the Jets. People think, oh, you know what? The Jets fucked up. They should have went Fields. They should have went Lance, which even though, again, I personally would have went Fields. Like, Zach Wilson is a fucking amazing quarterback.
He's also an amazing tremendous fit for the offense too.
Absolutely. So I've already seen clips, by the way. I know it's not saying much because it's still in practice, but we can only see what's available to us. Man, that guy throws so effortlessly. And when you got Elijah Moore tracking the ball down the field,
he has the best deep ball in the class. Plays. He always had it.
Yeah. So I can't wait to watch this Jets team play. And again, we've mentioned it. I don't think they're going to be as bad as a lot of people do. Like, I think this could genuinely be like a surprise 6-7 win team that just comes out of nowhere. Honestly, they got the coaching
their
staff.
offensive line legitimately is like league average, like at worst. Like it's actually like a good unit. It's not like a bad offensive line, assuming, Elijah Vera Tucker isn't a complete bum, which I don't think he will be. Anyway, let's get off the Jets for a second. Over 36 points in this game. I mean, if Dwayne Haskins is throwing the ball, I highly doubt we see 36 points.
Might go the other way.
From the Pittsburgh Steelers. My buddy Arnold's in the chat. Hopefully we can see some Najee tonight. I hope they give us a little bit of a taste. Just make the fantasy players happy. Throw Najee Harris 3 passes and let him carry the ball 5 or 6 times, and then maybe take a deep shot to Claypool and then get the first team the hell out of there and keep everybody healthy.
Yep, I agree there. It's down to 31.5. Got to take just smash that. What's your value on Eckler and Dynasty?
I pulled this up because I saw this question already. So where I have Eckler and Dynasty right now is I currently have him at RB12. So I have Najee Harris 1 spot ahead of him, mainly due to the fact that Najee Harris is a first-round running back. He's going to have 4 to 5 years of team control where he's going to be a stud workhorse running back. So I have him ahead of him. But right behind Austin Eckler, I have Aaron Jones and Ezekiel Elliott. So they're all kind of in the same tier for me because most of those guys are, win now type of running backs. They're all, at the peak of their career currently. So 2 to 3 year windows is what I'm comfortable projecting with running backs. I know some people are going to take, J.K. Dobbins because he's got a 5-year window on somebody, but it's the NFL. It's too hard, especially for running backs, to predict that kind of longevity. So 2 to 3 year windows, Austin Eckler is the 12th ranked running back for me.
It's so funny that you mentioned it because he's my RB12 as well. Right now it goes, I'm not going to read off too much because again, like you guys can get the draft guide, but 12 Eckler, 11 Aaron Jones, 10 Zeke, and then the rest is fucking youth. So like Eckler for a win now team is an absolute stud. And again, he should age fine because again, he hasn't been in the NFL for too long. He's a receiving back and he doesn't have a lot of wear and tear on his body. So
he's also yoked.
Yeah, if you've seen that guy, he's literally pushing 3 plates for like 8-9 reps at like 215 pounds. If you guys don't realize how ridiculous that is, I could only do 315 for like 1. So, and I'm a big guy. I'm a strong guy. Like I can fucking
subtle flex by Danny there. I can do 3 plates exactly 0 times. So that's if you guys were wondering what my workout regimen is. So AJ Nardi says, who are both of your favorite players all time? I'm pretty sure yours is DeMarcus Ware, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, mine's a defensive player too. And look no further than right over my shoulder. Rondé Barber is my favorite player of all time. And my second favorite player is Tom Brady and Mike Evans. I love all former Buccaneers. If I had to pick, let's pick one that's not on our own team though.
Man, like I loved Larry growing up just because like he was such a likable player to watch. Obviously, again, you got your Megatron, you got your Randy Moss, but the one guy that I don't know what it was. Anytime I watched him play, dude, in his prime, man, freaking Darrelle Revis was just so different.
I can't pick him. He played for the Bucs.
That's fair. But like he was just so different. I've never seen a cornerback where you could literally say he just shut down the side of the field. And I know Jared's saying Ed Reed. That is a phenomenal pick as well. Troy Polamalu, another phenomenal pick. Man, we grew up in such a fun time of football where there's literally just exciting
the greatest quarterback of all time. Like it's great. Yeah. One of my favorite players to watch, like when I first really got into football, I would say like Chris Johnson was always fun to watch. Jamal Charles. I always loved running backs when I was like Matt Forte. Yeah. Like those guys were always fun to watch. Chris Johnson was especially like one that I really liked.
I enjoyed watching Arian Foster because he never had like the athletic gifts of some of the other running backs, but man, that guy was just smooth as fucking butter. This guy's vision, his cuts were phenomenal. Again, I believe like it was what the
Devin Hester too. I probably should mention him. He's always exciting to watch.
What ended Foster's career? Was it the Achilles? I know it was a lower body injury.
Yeah,
so which makes sense considering his best ability was seeing the hole and fucking cutting up.
He was also. I literally have it on the dock for Edwin later tonight because I have all the running backs that have had Achilles injuries on here. Arian Foster was 29 years old when he suffered his Achilles injury. So at that, like when Cam Akers is 21, 22 years old, and we're worried about him. Like you got to imagine a 29-year-old running back who was a workhorse for a number of years. Achilles injury definitely a death knell, and that was 6 years of science ago too.
Yep. Let's go Steelers just to piss Danny. I don't care if the Cowboys lose tonight. It's preseason, baby. Hey, get the losses out of the way so we can take week 1.
Yeah.
Does Najee take any snaps?
I think he's going to. He's in his equipment right now.
Yeah,
he's warming up and he's in his equipment. So I'd imagine, and we heard there was a quote about from Mike Tomlin talking about how Najee Harris could use all the practice he can get because he's a rookie and shit. So hopefully he gets in there for a series or 2.
Yeah, no, I agree there. Corey Coleman W. That was on Elijah Moore. Agreed.
Facts.
It's worth a late round flyer from the reports.
Late round flyer. I'll pick him in the friggin' 8th round.
I'll pick him in the 7th.
This is a dude that is to me. I could, if I could bet on one player from this entire draft class hitting, this is the guy that I'm betting on because I don't see a flaw in his game. Other than his size, which I mean, we've seen guys that are undersized at a million different positions succeed in the NFL. Other than his size, if he was 6'2", 210 pounds, this would legitimately been the Dynasty 101.
Yep, I agree.
With his production profile.
How does Jimmy Johnson not have a gold jacket? Yeah,
well, he does now.
Beyond me how he didn't have one before. I had the game on mute, so they might actually be talking about it. NFL Network on the Zone for some reason isn't freaking loading, I guess. I don't know what's going on here. But Najee is playing, guys. Yes, sir. Same, Jared. I don't want to hear all these old dudes. Wait, what? Oh, because they're muted.
Facts.
Ed Reed, yes, sir. Also, we see Dak Prescott working with the bands. You love to see it. Hey, Danny, are you pulling out the cigar? Of course, man. Like right after.
I gotta get a claw.
Right after. Oh yeah, I gotta get a beer after. Once you come back, I'll get it because we gotta keep somebody in front of the mic.
Here. I'm just grabbing it. Right now. I'm gonna knock the jersey down.
Tomlinson and Peterson were stud running backs, not named. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna pull one out after the game. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I can't believe I didn't mention Adrian Peterson. That was kind of a troll on my
part. Yeah, easily. Also, we got Crackshot just trying to rile me up right now. I'll show that for a second. Now you're off the screen. Rodney Harrison.
Yeah, great pick there too.
That's a good one. Y'all saw RG3 is what?
Is he going to go by Rob again? Do you remember when he came back to the NFL and he's like, it's Rob now, like not RG3?
Yeah, facts. Is Gilbert playing, Danny? He should be the starter for today, if I'm not mistaken. And
no Danucci?
Danucci's going to play. Danucci's going to play. I think Cooper Rush is going to play too. Again, we're going to disagree. I personally have Zeke at 4, Aaron Jones at 6. Corey has, I think you have, Aaron Jones at 5, Zeke at 7?
Yeah, I have Aaron Jones ahead of Zeke, and I think he's also the far superior player too. So that's why I know like carry volume and total volume probably is going to be Zeke pretty comfortably, but touchdowns, they should be close. They're both going to be on very high scoring offenses, and I think this is the career high we're about to see in terms of reception volume for Aaron Jones.
Same as Zeke, but yeah.
Maybe.
No, I know. The way
Yeah, no, I had to if I opened it normally is because I would have knocked the Ridley jersey down. So
look, if you were going to go like that.
Facts.
Congrats on the preseason auction, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate that, AJ.
Oh, real quick, anybody who commented on that video. So in order to be entered to that contest, you have to sign up to Pristine Auction using our promo code and then also comment on the video. You need to do both things in order to be entered. I don't know if that was clear. It was, listed on the graphic, just the way that Danny said it. I was like, oh, some people might be confused by that. So make sure you guys do sign up on our using Pristine Auctions code FSE. And you don't have to buy anything. You just, browse the site, check it out. You get $10 off if you do want to buy something. They have a ton of great stuff on there. That Devin White football that you see behind me, autographed, is from Pristine Auction, as is the Calvin Ridley jersey. Both signed up on Pristine Auction and bidded for. And I got them for I got that Devin White football for $35. Easy.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I see 22 of you in there. Let's go see 22 new registrants on the site. And I also
all you have to do is sign up to the site and you get entered for a jersey giveaway. 3 jerseys. They're going to.
And I also want to see 22 likes on this live stream. I only see 9 right now. What's going on with 13 of you? Go Steelers. All right. Relax there, Flut. Well, thanks for nothing, Danny.
True.
The channel is extremely underrated, guys. Subs will go up in time. I appreciate that.
We are pumped. We are pumping content out this August.
Of course.
We realized, looking at other channels around the same size as us last August and our own growth last year at this time, this is primo time. So for those of you guys that are OGs, you're going to get watered down a little bit in the comment section because there's going to be a lot more casual guys coming back to fantasy football. But yeah, we're hoping this is a big growth period for us.
Absolutely. And as soon as I said it, we're up to 14 likes right now. You'd love to see it. So there you go. Also, if you guys are watching this, make sure after this live stream is done, I know football's on, maybe at halftime, whenever you have a chance.
Once Garrett Gilbert gets in there, that's when you do it.
31-minute video today. We got second-year running backs I'm talking about going solo. I better see all of you commenting and liking on that and getting in on that giveaway. So appreciate all you guys.
Anyway, Charles Woodson, I mean,
yes,
lost that game, unfortunately, but
we see Tristan Hill on the freaking screen right now on the phone network.
Yeah, Charles Woodson was fun to watch. We're a little younger, so I only got to see Charles Woodson as like a Packer. I never really got to see his Raiders career.
I mean, I saw the end of the last.
I saw when he went back to the Raiders. Yeah, but his Packers career is what I remember, especially like that. The Super Bowl. He won the DPOY.
He was hurt.
That year, right?
So I don't know if he won it might have been that year, but I know
in that time frame though.
Yeah. And I know he like left the Super Bowl at halftime or something because he broke his collarbone and they ended up winning it for him. Yeah, that was pretty remarkable watching that. Like that was like don't worry, I like paid attention. I watched avidly Super Bowls before that, but like that was like the Super Bowl where I started like dieharding. Like again, that was 2010. I was 10 years old. That's when I like could actually process what was going on. The
first Super Bowl that was like that for me was actually the 18-1 Super Bowl. Like that year, like I was 9 years old or whatever, but like that was the first Super Bowl like I watched the whole time, looked at the TV, like didn't look away. I was like, that game was exciting, right? Especially the end of it. I was like, this is dope.
That was the second Super Bowl I actually like watched live. The first one I watched was the year before. It was Bears versus Colts. Yeah. And the Colts romped them. But that was the year because I remember like my brother was telling me I wasn't watching it as much. Again, I was fucking 7 years old. Do you expect a 7-year-old to watch 16 games of football every time it's on? Like, no. But I remember my brother was talking about like, oh my God, like this is the best team of all time, yada, yada. The Patriots are going in 18-0. I still remember watching that game. I'm like, you know what? I didn't have a team at that point, like, because let's be honest, I wasn't watching football as much. And I'm like, hey, let's just see the underdog win. And sure enough, I watched that game.
Oh, you're a closet Giants fan. You're not allowed to be a Cowboys fan anymore.
No, show that. But once I actually started watching it, like, religiously, it was the year after. And that was, like, when I first was able to see DeMarcus Ware, Tony Romo, all those boys. So,
facts. Yeah. Flet boycotting the like button. I'm boycotting you, Flet. AJ says, where do you think Watson will go? I think he's going to Philly. I think it's going to happen. I actually would put money down that it happens before the season starts. Yeah, because we heard another report today that they offered 2 1s in Devontae Smith or something.
That was fake. That was Dan Silio.
Again, there's got to be some smoke. Like there's got to be some legitimacy to these reports to some degree. Like there's no way that these are just completely fabricated, in my opinion. Usually when you hear things, and these are both from verified people on Twitter, it's not like they're just some random slappies tweeting these out. So I think he's going to go to Philly, whether it's this season or next season, once his legal situation clears up, whatever the case is, I think he's going to Philly.
By the way, Jay Glazer said that Dak has more of a baseball injury. I don't know what that means, but okay.
Oh God, is he getting Tommy Johns?
I don't know what. I don't know what's going on. How about Sean? Yeah, that is a great one too. But
everybody knows the Sean Taylor hit that he's talking about.
Yeah, but was it Brian Mormon?
Yeah, when he drilled the guy in the Pro Bowl, he just destroyed him.
That was like. Again, that was like right before like my time where I started avidly watching football. But I remember again, like I would watch.
Anytime you look up big hitting montages, like on YouTube, it's like Sean Taylor's like
Brian Dawkins.
Yeah,
bro, Brian Dawkins was a dog too.
Cam Chancellor's another guy that I really liked watching growing up too.
Yeah, facts.
I have a Cam Chancellor jersey. It's like a Fugaz, but it's a nice jersey.
Yep. Woodson was always elite. Yeah. Oh shit. I'll take Burrow there, Connor.
Yeah, I mean, redraft and Dynasty, I'll take Burrow, but I still really like Zach Wilson.
Agreed there. Woodson was always elite. Yeah, I agree there. Woodson is just an absolute dog. Then he didn't have to flex his bench earlier. You can just tell from the juicy. It's such a clickbait fucking Twitter profile pic, eh? Well, what did I bring up?
Oh, the 18-1. Yeah.
8-year-old Flet was crying.
Yeah, facts.
Actually, no, he would have been.
He would have been like 10.
He would have been 10. Yeah. Sorry, my mind's off. I was thinking 2004 Super Bowl when they won.
Oh, my favorite player of all time is Tom Brady too.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope he loses week 4.
I actually hate all of you Patriots fans. That got freaking 20 years of this man. I've had him
I'll
for
take-
a year and a half, and I love him.
What did you bet him?
Oh, I said I bet that Watson's on the Eagles before the season starts.
Oh, Dak will be fine, dude. Top 3 quarterback in 2021. Hey, I agree. If we hear that he's healthy going into the season, I'm fine with moving him back to my quarterback too. But again, when you're dealing with an elite tier like that, like if any of them has like a minor question mark in terms of injury, like that'll affect it. So he's my 5. He's my 5 right now. But if I hear he's fully healthy, he's throwing, he's ready to go for week 1, like he's going back to number 2.
And he'll go back to my 3.
Yeah. It's that simple. Yes, Mormon. I think that was the same year the Colts won the Super Bowl. So yeah, 2006. When I think Devin Hester took like the opening kickoff back for a touchdown. No,
he did.
Yeah, wild. Dan shot
it'll be
with
the first time that's the only time that's ever happened too. And I mean, it'll happen this year when Jalen Darden takes the opening kickoff of Super Bowl 56 to the house. But
Dan Chapa, the hardest hitting safety in the league.
Facts.
Putting the team on his back, though. What a fucking YouTube video, man. Look at a dog. Have you guys seen the video of that college kid hyping up his running back teammates, calling them all? Yeah, I seen that. I think it was on Twitter. I saw that.
I didn't see it.
That was basically me. That was basically me in high school. I was just the fucking person that was amping everybody up, you know? Hilarious. Who hacked Danny's Twitter today? Some Jets fan. I was letting everyone know his Jets experience.
I actually, like, one of my most exciting things to find out about, like, our fantasy advice is, are we going to look back, like, a year from now and be like, why did we bet on the Jets? Like, why were we so into the Jets? Like, I think that'd be hilarious if we were just dead ass wrong about that. I don't think we will be, but, like, if that happened, I'd be like, why? Like, I'm never betting on the Jets again.
Or, like, some random, like, team that we hate. Like, what's a random, like, shitty team that, like, you can just think of that we don't like? Like fucking, yeah. Like, what if like they just produce like a top 10 performer at every single position? They're like a top 5 offense.
I mean, I'm on DJ Chark and ETN, so I'll take it.
Go.
If it's James Robinson, I'll throw up. But
also, Micah Parsons, number 11, playing today. You love to see it.
Oh, he is playing.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is the first look we're gonna get to see of like people wearing random ass numbers.
Bro, Parsons in 11 kind of looks fire.
I saw a video from practice today, and Leonard Fournette's wearing 7. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? When did he change his number?
Yeah, facts. Yeah, Greg Jennings with the broken leg. He pulled that shit though, bro. He put the team
Greg
on
Jennings is broken. Oh my god, no, I remember.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Fuck you, Gumbo," or whatever. And he shows the score on the screen, and he won like 49-14. And it was just like the last second touchdown that meant nothing. What's going on? He's just laying the beating on some random. Fun fact: the same year Ted Ginn returned the opening kickoff against the Gators, they also lost. Fun fact.
True.
Fun fact. Is it too good to be true?
Yeah, the Jets being actually a respectable franchise could be too good to be true. Possible.
Potential. And what if they just like finish like second in the AFC East this year? Like, imagine.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Hey, I definitely considered it.
I would be shocked to some extent because I'd be like, wow, I can't believe they actually like did what I thought they were going to do like right away. But yeah, I'm kind of half expecting Zach Wilson to have a bit of a down rookie season, and I got to spend an entire fucking offseason next year being like, yeah, don't give up on Zach Wilson. I don't know if I have the mental energy for that. I see all these Tua stands out there just like,
yeah, they look
mental gymnastics about Tua Tagovailoa, and I feel like I'm like, oh, dude, is that going to be me next offseason with Zach Wilson?
I hope not. And I agree with you there.
For his sake, I hope he's just Justin Herbert.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, that's a good one. The Jags. Looks like when I played y'all and Matt. Yeah, you wish, pal. You wish. We got to run that back again.
Yeah, Madden 22 comes out like next week, doesn't it? Or 2 weeks from now?
I don't know if I'm getting it. Are you?
I probably am not either, to be honest. It's the last year's game was so dog shit.
Yeah, it was awful. At least Madden 20 was like somewhat fun because the cards were like were just some OP. Like you can just get a fucking safety. Like,
dude, the Dickerson that came out in Madden 20 was the dumbest card I've ever seen in existence.
Bro, you just have to put fucking abilities on it, and you max out.
Dude, that card was insane. Like, and the first couple cards that came out that year too. The Marcus Allen. The Marcus Allen was disgusting. The first like 2 months of that game.
Bro, do you remember the fucking golden ticket Taylor Mays? Mm-hmm. Like that dude just forced a fumble on every hit. It was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
When the NFL 100 Ronnie Lott came out too, it was the same thing.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I
Also,
had like a half 49ers theme team too.
Also, another fun fact: Ronnie Lott legitimately cut off half his finger during a game so he can go back into the game.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
I know. Whoever doesn't, though. I mean,
yeah, guy's literally a mental patient.
Dude, imagine that. Like, you're just like in a game, and you're like, "Oh yeah, you're probably out here. Like, you don't want to like mess up your finger."
Wow, Kenny Golladay sat out half the season for no reason.
Literally, back in the day, people were chopping off limbs, setting the tone.
Yeah, that is a tone-setting move right there.
Facts. Return a touchdown on the opening kickoff in the Super Bowl same year. Yeah, that's actually wild. Yeah, Jared said that. You're both getting it. Stop. I definitely considered it.
Yeah. Spicy Hot's got the right idea. Skipping 21.
That was a good plan.
By far, the buggiest Madden I've ever played in my life.
It's awful.
It's so bad. They didn't even, the team chemistries for Ultimate Team where you get the jersey chemistries?
Yeah.
They never released them because it was so buggy the first time. They never actually fixed it the rest of the game.
Yeah, facts.
Just a terrible game.
And remember Bud Dupree murder? Yeah, bro.
Remember when who else? Didn't somebody else murder Matt Moore as well?
Who was it?
Didn't somebody level Matt Moore and it was like a really bad like concussion he hit, or was that Bud
That
Dupree?
was that was Bud Dupree. That was the Steelers playoff game. Yeah. Bro, that was still one of the most disgusting hits I've ever seen. It was
the most
gnarly.
disgusting hit I've ever seen was I think everybody has seen it. The who's the Dolphins linebacker? Kiko Alonso on Joe Flacco. That's the worst hit I've ever seen. I was like, yo, that is brutal.
People were about to throw hands on the field with him too. I would too, to be fair. Like Marshall Yanda
killed him.
Yeah.
Ryan Jensen, Buccaneer great, tried to kill him.
Yeah, fucking Yanda was there too. I remember that.
Jensen like immediately like pile drives him after the hit.
Jonathan Abram would do that and he still blew the cup.
Oh, the boy John Lynch going into the Hall tonight doesn't deserve to be in over Rondé, but
yeah, that's wild.
It's so true. Like John Lynch was a great player, but there's absolutely no chance you can convince me he deserves to be in the Hall before Rondé Barber.
Yeah, facts. Butch, did you get to know with us past fans?
No, I've always liked Tom Brady before he was on my team. So I was like, it's like watching Michael Jordan and hating the Chicago Bulls. It's like sometimes you just got to appreciate when you're watching greatness. So I'm like, you know what? Especially after he did the Falcons comeback, I was like, yeah, this guy is like fucking sick. I don't even care that this franchise is spoiled rotten. Yeah,
literally. It's got to be tough just to be known for getting just smacked, but then again, you could be Nathan Peterman. That is big true. Big true.
I wonder if Nathan Peterman knows he's just like a meme and a half.
He definitely does.
But like he's got some funny memes. Like remember like the guy who created the whole top 100 players in the NFL thing and like made it like Nathan Did you ever see that?
Yeah, Nathan
Look
Peterman.
up Nathan. If you haven't ever seen this, go look up Nathan Peterman top 100 and some guy made this like montage of this. It was just random clips from the top 100 and people would be like, he just knows where to put the ball or whatever. And it's just like clips of him throwing interceptions the whole time.
Was it Barry McCockner?
No, I don't even know, but it was hilarious. The Eagles linebacker on a little flare out QB. Yeah. Oh man, Bush got leveled on that hit. I remember that.
Wow. Oh yeah, fucking what's his name starts talking? John Gruden.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's epic. If you haven't seen it, go watch it.
The hit on Reggie Bush is huge. Anytime you look up a big NFL hits montage, he's definitely in there.
Facts. Bush, how can you hate a tone setter like John Lynch like that?
I don't hate John Lynch. I just think Rondé Barber should have gotten into the Hall of Fame first.
Yeah, but does Rondé Barber set the tone like John Lynch?
I mean, Rondé Barber is the only defensive back in NFL history with 25 plus sacks and 50 plus interceptions.
That is a tone setter move, to be honest.
And Barber basically turned a position that nobody cared about, nickel corner, and made it into like Chris Harris Jr. Like guys like Chris Harris Jr. who have been inside corners didn't exist before Rondé Barber. Like Marlon Humphrey, like all these guys that do it now. They never existed before Rondé. Before your nickel corner was your third best corner. That's what your nickel corner was.
Yeah, no, I agree there. Also, Notorious. Surprised you're not busy entering a puppy, no? Flet loves entering puppies. Yeah, Flet, waiting on my good pals to enter pupples simultaneously. You feel, if you boys haven't already, entering puppies with your friends is a good way to spend a night.
Facts.
God.
Oh, my phone just died, though.
Can't believe I just said that on stream.
Facts. I'll be back. I'll be back in a second. I just gotta plug my
All right,
phone.
go for it. I gotta get a fucking beer when you come back. Yeah, we got fucking football, man. Let's go. Big poggers. Yeah, fuck. I am so drained right now. I just ripped a nasty shoulder workout before the stream, and boys are
Imagine
rolling.
ripping a shoulder workout.
I mean, like, come on.
Every day's leg day for me.
I mean, I would do leg day, but I can't right now, you know? What's the game start? 8:30 or 8:25?
I thought it started at 8.
Actually, Mike, let me see.
Facts.
Mike McCarthy's on the mic.
Oh, okay. I have the game on right now, so they're probably going to do an entire like spiel before the game.
Yeah, facts. Great idea, man. I need a drink. Amen. Amen. I miss this feeling. Yeah, facts. You just got Mike McCarthy spew. You got Randy Gregory getting hype in the background.
Oh, man. You know what I'm so freaking excited for? And you guys that were around last year know this. Waking up on a Sunday morning, eating my food live stream.
Yes.
Just freaking waiting for football. I want to hear. I tweeted about Scott Hansen today. I was like, is there a more genuinely, like, universally liked human being than Scott Hansen? Like, does anybody dislike the guy? Nobody does, right? Like, he's only associated with positive things.
7 hours of commercial-free football.
Nobody on planet Earth dislikes Scott Hansen.
Facts. Danny, how'd you become a Cowboys fan, dude? I shit you not. Like, the first year I started, like, religiously watching football. Like,
he was already a Yankees fan, so he was like, let me just bandwagon.
I don't like the Yankees. Whoa.
I do not franchise in the
I do not like the Yankees. Get out of here.
Oh, right. You're a Red Sox fan.
Yeah, there you go. But honestly, God, like, I just started watching football. Love the way Tony Romo played. Like, again, he's just exciting to watch. He wasn't the best quarterback of his generation, but
the game's on.
He's very exciting to watch. Yeah, no, I'm watching it.
Mason Rudolph coming out. Rudolph coming out.
And DeMarcus Ware was the most dominant defensive player when I started watching football. So as a result, DeMarcus Ware was one of the best edge rushers of his generation. DeMarcus Ware is probably like a top 10 edge rusher of all time.
Warren Sapp's a top 5 DT of all time.
But what's more valuable to your team?
A 3 technique. Are you kidding me?
Over an edge rusher?
Yeah.
No.
Who's closer to the quarterback?
Okay, but first of all, who applies more pressure?
Who's more valuable to the game? Basis? Who's more valuable to the game? Aaron Donald? No, I'm not going to do that. But
we could do this. Aaron Donald, Lawrence Taylor.
Aaron Donald, probably. Oh, is Deontay Johnson in the game? Oh, dude.
Yeah, he is. He just caught one on Calvin Joseph, boss man fat.
Classic Deontay Johnson getting a 2-yard target, average depth of target.
Ask the doctor about Danny's knee. I mean, it's definitely
true. I definitely will.
You not just say poggers.
Deontay didn't drop the pass.
Now. It's supposed to be 7.
Give the ball to 22. I want to see the ball go to 22.
Why isn't it started? Let's see some Najee. Yeah, that's fact. Let's see this. Oh, Jalen Smith's in the game. Yuck.
Oh, he's making people miss immediately.
Yeah, because Jalen Smith is in the game. No wonder.
Already beef happening.
Damn, he beat me to it. Yeah, he didn't drop it. There you go. Jalen Smith wearing number 9. Get Romo's number off.
Dude, that is such a weird number for a linebacker. Like, at least 11's like a college linebacker number, so it's like, okay, that's fine. I'm kind of used to that.
9's a decent college linebacker number, but fucking ugh.
The only team I could picture having a linebacker that's number 9 is like Alabama.
Yeah, facts. I mean, Notre Dame too, to be fair.
Yeah, that's true. Was JOK number 9?
I don't know what he was. Number 6.
Oh, let's go.
Nice tackle.
Najee catching a check down. You love to see it. PPR machine.
Yeah, facts. Is that Keanu Neal, number 42?
I'm kind of surprised they got the ones out there.
I mean, other than Mason Rudolph.
I mean, it's kind of playing fast and loose to call the Steelers' offensive line the ones, but.
Facts. Give it to Harris. Facts. Najee with a nice carry. Deontay season. Let's go. Claypool season.
The more and more I think about Najee Harris, man, before I saw this, like I think I was too low on him before.
I mean, he's my RB 10 or 11 right now. Or RB 11 right now. So
in redraft.
Yeah.
He's a guy that I just like. I'm starting to realize like I probably should raise him up in my rankings because he's just so safe.
That's fair.
And like he
I
has a
take him over
ceiling
Mixon.
too. Like he's very talented. He actually has a ceiling and he's safe. It's not like just he's safe.
Well, I got a question for you right now. Gun to your head. Who are you taking, Jonathan Taylor or Najee Harris?
I would take Najee Harris
Over Jonathan. So where do you have
I already
Najee
moved him
then?
ahead of him. I moved him ahead of him today.
So you have him what? RB9 or RB10?
RB9.
RB9.
I moved Taylor down to RB10. So I put out a short the other day saying I moved Taylor to RB9. I actually moved Najee ahead of him. So I have him ahead of Eckler too.
So okay, so you have Eckler at 11 now, eh?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's nothing to do with Austin Eckler, Claypool on a nice out route. Dope.
Anthony Brown, go figure.
It's nothing to do with Austin Eckler. It's just that the touchdown thing is real with Austin Eckler. Like we haven't seen it yet, and I'm not like 100% certain we're going to see it. They're all in the same tier, so they're all guys that I would use a back of the first, early second round pick on. Hopefully, I get two of those guys in my home league draft. That Gibson to Nick Chubb tier from 8 to 12.
In fact, also fucking Claypool's a dog, man.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Nashawn? Nashawn Wright. Oh my God. I don't want to watch it.
Oh, Mason Rudolph fumbled the ball on the handoff.
Yeah. Who recovered it? Is that Parsons?
Preseason football at its finest is correct.
Is that Parsons who recovered it? Who was that? Yeah, it was Parsons. He was playing edge on that, eh? They had him on edge. That is interesting. So he's playing Sam, but they're having him line up on the edge. That's awesome.
Classic Rudolph is right.
Really hoping he falls to me in the second round in my keeper league. Lots of Steeler haters in my league. Also, Randy Gregory. My boy Claypool, yes, sir. Wow, that dude, Dan Quinn Cowboys defense already creating.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Dan Quinn is probably the worst defensive coordinator I've seen in a while.
Hey, no. Fucking Mike Nolan.
Yeah. No, Mike Smith, bro. Mike Smith. That guy,
LMAO preseason football and it's fine. That's facts. Classic Rudolph. I know, right? Here, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a fucking couple brews.
Should we head off the stream soon since the game's on? I'm sure people want to watch the game, not listen to our asses talk.
Yeah, maybe we could. I'll go get a beer first. You can figure that out.
Yeah, we'll keep as long as the ones are in the game, we'll stay on the stream. Once the ones get out, we'll probably head off. All right. Fire away with any questions that you don't want Danny to answer, but you want me to answer. The one thing I'm wondering is when does Hard Knocks start? I think it's next week, if I'm not mistaken. Stay on, boys. Yeah, we'll stay on as long as the ones are in. Once we get Garrett Gilbert playing quarterback and no ones on the team, then we'll probably head out of here. But as long as the ones are in, we'll make some comments on it. Once the game gets boring, yeah, which will probably be as soon as the ones get out. Get off stream and invite me already. Chubb or Javonte and Chark? Is that in a dynasty league or in a redraft league? If that's in a redraft league, I'll take Chubb pretty easily. But if that's in a dynasty league, I'll probably take Javonte and Chark, to be honest.
I agree with that.
That's tough though, because Chark is not a sure thing. So, I mean, I got to give him, a little bit of a discount on that. But Javonte Williams and Nick Chubb is not that far off of a conversation for me in dynasty.
Yep. Is cereal soup? Oh no, because soup would mean like liquid meats. Is how I think of soup, or liquid pasta. How else would you describe a soup? Soup is like broth.
Soup is soup. Soup is soup. It's not cereal.
Yeah. Well, yeah, cereal doesn't have broth, so that's how I think of it. Also, is that Tony Pollard?
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Is that Schultz? Dude, why is Dalton Schultz getting so much hype I've never seen somebody get so much hype in my life.
First episode is the 13th, I think. Well, Hard Knocks is the 12th.
Hard Knocks, yeah. I was wondering when it was on first.
Yeah, the 12th.
DFS game. You would be that much of a degenerate that you'd make a DFS lineup for the Hall of Fame game. I'm going to do it for the other preseason games, but I was like, I'm not doing it for the Hall of Fame game.
Yeah, thanks. I have your redraft rankings up. Bush, you lie. Najee at 11.
So on Fantasy Pros, you have to hit publish before it actually goes live, and I haven't hit publish in the last couple minutes, so I just hit publish. It should be changed now.
Facts. Chubb easy in any format. Not a Dynasty, I disagree there. But in redraft, I do agree there.
I mean, the one thing that I will say, though, is for a contending team, I don't hate just taking Chubb in that situation because Chubb is like,
he's so
we
safe.
know one thing, Chubb is an elite runner of the football, right? And like Javonte Williams would have to be as good as Nick Chubb for that trade to work out in your favor, pretty much.
Facts. Super's just liquid based. Yeah. Bro. Gallup is in, yes, sir. Oh, Garrett Gilbert, terrible pass. Super's like liquid meats. How else would you describe it, though? It's basically like liquid meats, no?
True. Soup is soup. You know soup when you see it. That's the way I'm putting it. It's just the way the hot dog is not a sandwich because it's not a sandwich. That's you know what a sandwich looks like.
Facts. That's the definition. Tomato soup doesn't have broth. That is fair. Yeah, but what if you have your soup cold? Ew.
Who has cold soup? Is CeeDee Lamb playing or no?
It doesn't look in right now, but what's it called in Michael Gallup? Is that Brennan Eagles in the slot right now?
Yo, the Semi Fioko hype is gonna start soon.
Facts. Spicy hot. Like cold soup.
Yeah, are we discounting the fact, Danny? I know you always say like Zeke Elliott's going to see a season high or career high in receptions. Are we discounting the fact that Tony Pollard's also a good third down back? Like, and I'm not saying he's going to take over Zeke's job, but in that aspect of the game, is he going to limit him in any way?
Well, I mean, we saw it last year that he didn't, and we've seen through Zeke's career that he hasn't. So I view Tony Pollard as an elite handcuff. Probably gets about 100 touches a year on his own right, but I don't see him as anything more than that.
Yeah. I only drink cold soup.
CD isn't playing. Yeah, fuck. I wish we could see a CD Lamb Moss. If you guys have been paying attention to Cowboys training camp, he's been doing that all over the place.
Yeah.
Gazpacho is soup and it's cold. I've never heard of gazpacho in my life, and I'm Italian.
Aren't you Italian?
I've never heard of it.
You've never heard of gazpacho? I've heard of gazpacho.
No,
I'm not Italian. I'm saying it like in the most Canadian way possible. Gazpacho, but
gazpacho.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to talk to my nonna about that one. Who's the one guy? I think it's Brennan Eagles, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check the Cowboys depth chart.
Which one's Fioko?
He's not on the field right now.
What number is he though?
Wait, did Cedric Wilson change his number to number 1?
They might have.
Is that what happened? That would be so weird if he did.
Oh, literally number 1 was like turning around there. Their first team offensive line's in there.
Yeah. Yo, Cedric
I see
Wilson,
Collins and McGovern, so
Cedric Wilson changed his number from number 1 to number 11. Or number 11 to number 1. Wow, I didn't even realize that.
True. That is facts. Alpha, to be fair, he's done it against the Dallas secondary. It's not really hard to moss those guys.
No.
Who's 34?
Who the fuck is that? Is that Dowdle? Is that Rico Dowdle?
Yep, it is.
Yeah. I only drink cold soup. That is alpha energy, in my opinion. Also, we got the first team O-line. Yeah. To be fair, he's done it against the Cowboys secondary. Wait, what happened? Oh, yeah. Okay, CD. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Garrett Gilbert baller? Question mark?
Garrett Gilbert is a certified baller. He was the XFL, NFL, or not XFL, sorry, AAF MVP before the league shut down.
Amen.
Rico Dowdle not converting on the goal line carry. You see that push from the offensive line? I'm moving Zeke down in my rankings. It's so weird seeing actual football on. I mean, actual football. This is we got Rico Dowdle running the ball. I don't know if this is actual football. But.
Rico Dowdle. Yeah. By the way, the Cowboys fullback is named Sio Owinola. It's a 6'3", 240-pound tone setter.
Can we throw a fade to like Michael Gallup, get some fantasy relevance in here?
He's not even on the field right now. Let's see it here.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, is he? Wait, where?
Yeah, he just ran the to the corner.
No, that wasn't. That was number 17.
Oh, I thought it was 13. Alex Highsmith already doing the Lord's work.
17, that should be Malik Turner, if I'm not mistaken. Rico, is there? Najee off my board, JK, a little. Yeah, I saw the sack from Alex Highsmith. Ty Nsekhe got kind of beat like a drum there, right?
Oh, nice spin move.
Yeah.
Where's is Tyron Smith not playing? Injured already?
Yeah, funny.
True.
Collins is playing though. What are they gonna do here? Seeing Cedric Wilson as number 1 just seems so off to me. I thought it was Brendan Eagles for a second. Nice block, Inseki. Oh my god!
Yeah, you're right. It was 17. Is 17 Fioko?
No, it's Malik Turner, I believe.
Damn, Fioko can't even get in with the starters on the in the Hall of Fame game right now.
Hey, he's a long-term play.
I just want to see the Steelers' first team offense again. I hope they don't take them off the field. I have a feeling they're going to, though. I don't think the first team's coming out again.
Facts. Hey, 3-0. Go Cowboys. Woo! That is one of the worst kicks I've ever seen.
Facts.
God.
Appreciate you, Jared.
You see Ben DiNucci giving Garrett Gilbert the pep talk on the bench?
Facts. We'll sign off if the Steelers' second team offense comes out. If I don't see Najee Harris or like Chase Claypool, we'll sign off of here.
Facts.
Man, I'm trying to enter some more puppies later.
Facts, I'm down. You see Nick's fucking check the chat. Nick, look what Nick said.
What did he say?
He clipped the part of the stream where I was like entering puppies with the lads. What a kick! Spicy God loves it,
dude. That's where we're at with this at this point in the off season. Do you know what I don't understand how we did last year? No preseason. We talked about the same shit with no actual football happening for the entire off season until September the freaking 8th or whatever.
When you think of how crucial fucking preseason is to just snap percentages and
right, because we determined today that we're going to have our draft August 29th, but a couple of years ago we had our draft August 10th. It was super early. It was the first preseason game was happening.
Andrew Luck retired?
No, not Andrew Luck retired. We didn't know that Christian McCaffrey was going to be Christian McCaffrey. Remember, it was is he CJ Anderson split or whatever, and then he was an early 3rd round pick in our draft. And then by the time we saw the preseason game, saw the fact that this guy is literally getting all the snaps with the first team, then everyone started taking him at the back of the early 2nd round or whatever. And we already had our draft and someone got him in the 3rd.
I got him at 13th overall in my home keeper league. You love to see it. Though my 1st round pick was Odell Beckham, so
appreciate it, Nate. Yeah, it is a Sunday, Spicy Odd. It's the Sunday. It's a week before the Labor Day weekend. So I believe the last preseason game is August 28th, if I'm not mistaken. So it's right after the preseason.
Yep. Yes, sir. So who made the? By the way, how did fucking Terry Bradshaw make the Hall of Fame? I get Super Bowls, but the guy was genuinely just a dog shit quarterback.
Yeah.
Fuck. Is that for our league? Oh yeah, we still got to plan the draft. We still got to actually plan the redraft league and who's in and plan.
Oh, true. Yeah. No, that's
we'll probably do that post stream or something.
Yeah, well, we already Spicy Hot's already in the league because he pre-ordered both draft guides for the $50 price, so he gets the entry into both leagues. So we'll launch the giveaway for the league punishment in the next probably week or so. And then once we have the giveaway done, anybody who's pre-ordered the draft guide will be entered for the final 3 or 4 spots or whatever that are in the listener league. So if you haven't already done the underdog sign up, you'll get a potential to be in a league with us in our listener league, to which I am the reigning champion of last year. So I beat Mike last year in the finals, despite playing against Kamara. That's the blessed thing.
Hey, and I went modified 0 RB with my anchor running back being Christian McCaffrey.
True.
Yeah. Wasn't fun. That guy that got CMC on the third is living good. Like, yeah, like that's
He won the league.
remarkable. Yeah, I
He
can
won the league,
imagine.
as you can imagine.
I get every Sunday off. I go to Chick-fil-A. Yeah, facts. Are you playing fantasy with subs or not? Yeah, we have a official subscriber league. Basically, those who order the draft guide, the $50 guide, were automatically entered. The others being those who use our code on Underdog Fantasy. Actually, let's just put that up real quick so you can see as well. But basically, if you deposit $10 or more on Underdog Fantasy using code FSC, you'll get a $25 match back on the site, as well as access to both of our draft guides and a chance to enter that listener draft.
And we'll pull like I think it's three or four remaining spots to our listener league from the people that have bought our draft guide. So anybody that's bought our draft guide will have a chance to be in the listener league. Yep. And like I said, you can either buy the draft guide outright or you can use the code. So that's how you can get into the listener league that way. And we're literally going to pull it from like a random, number generator or something. Najee's getting carries again.
Deontay Johnson showing off the wheel, those wheels a little bit. Yeah, facts. Let's see Najee here.
Well, first down.
Wow, Jalen Smith missing the. Oh no, that wasn't even Jalen Smith. Who was that? Is that Malik Hooker? 31. Let me check the depth chart. DeMonte Casey, maybe? No. That might be Malik Hooker.
Najee's calling for face masks in the Hall of Fame game.
What an alpha. Who's 31? What the fuck? What am I missing here?
I don't know. This is your team, dude.
I know. I'm trying to find it now.
31 on my team is a good player. His jersey's
Is there Kamara, maybe? No.
That sounds made up.
Yeah, facts. J-Ron Curse, probably.
You know what I'm noticing is that Juju Smith-Schuster hasn't gotten a target, and Deontay and Claypool are getting them all.
Yeah, facts.
Facts.
Now I'm curious. Who the fuck is 31?
Curse. That's what Nate's saying.
It's not, but it doesn't even say that he says it's 32. The fuck?
Yeah, Claypool's still out there, man.
Did he change his number? Huh. Wild. Okay. Deontay feed Najee. Miss face back off there.
Juju isn't playing. I'm exposed.
Najee is fired. Big fast is 31 curse. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know who 31 is.
Terrible.
Oh, do you know what it is, bro? It's fucking Maurice Kennedy. That's who it is. Fuck.
I don't think anybody cares, to be honest.
He's a cornerback. The reason why I got confused, I thought he was playing safety for a second.
True.
But he's a nickel corner. Yeah, what a stud.
He hasn't played football in 2 years, right?
I know. He looks good, though, man. Fucking athlete. Juju's isn't playing.
Yeah, they're benching him. No, I'm just kidding.
They need to stop hyping up Harris.
Is it Aikman? Is it Aikman hyping him up?
Yeah. Of course it is. Let me see this real quick.
Oh, Claypool. What is that?
Oh, nice catch. Feet. Nice hands. Feet, sorry. I completely fucked up the term. Oh.
It seems like the offensive line doesn't want to block for Mason Rudolph.
By the way, I fucking chugged a Heineken yesterday in 7.3 seconds.
True.
Is there?
Is Claypool out of the game now? Is he done? I think he's done. Yeah, I think the ones are done after that series, to be honest.
Check the Cowboys. Maybe Tony Pollard and shit is in.
He's not a one.
Hey, he could be on another team.
You guys heard it here first. Tony Pollard is the one. Zeke Elliott is the two.
Hey, you wish, pal. Dude, I can't wait till Zeke's
Can you imagine if they came out and it was a 50-50 timeshare next year?
Bro, I'd cry. But also, wait, what if Zeke finished RB2 this year and averaged 23 points per game? What would you do?
I mean, he won't, so I don't know. It doesn't
happen. But what if he did? What if he did?
What if he did? I mean, the blueprint was there. If he finishes RB2 this year, it just means he's a better running back than I think he is.
There you go. That Pitt O-line is trash. Yeah,
it's pretty bad.
Mono ghost.
True.
Sammy Mono. Bench till week 1.
Was it Sam Darnold, his picture?
I think it's Zach Wilson, but he's
Okay.
a Jets fan, so he's probably just making fun of fucking Sammy Darnold.
True. Mono ghost.
Yeah, I did the same, to be fair. Sammy Mono's a little sus.
Oh, dude, how have I not nicknamed Sam Darnold on my team as I just gave him a ghost emoji, didn't I?
Wait, you have him?
Yeah, I have him in our listener Dynasty League.
Facts.
I think I just put a ghost emoji as his nickname. I might have to take his mono ghost right there.
Hey, can we talk about the fact in that listener league I got fucking Elijah Moore in the 9th round of our startup?
Yeah.
So nice.
What's your guys' prediction for Najee? How many points per game? So with Najee Harris, I want to say a range of outcomes. I think range of outcomes, he needs to be a superstar talent at running back to have a top 5 ceiling. Otherwise, he's going to be, RB7, RB8 in points per game, I would say. So how many points per game? I don't know, 16, 17 points per game, I would say is probably what we're looking at realistically. But I think his ceiling is 18, 19.
I would say his range of outcomes, in my opinion, this year would be between we'll say RB 16 and RB 18.
I don't think he can even finish that low. I think his floor is basically what Jacobs did last year, which was like RB 9, RB 10. And I'm sure some running backs got hurt, so maybe it's like RB 12. But yeah, that's about what I see. Like, I think Josh Jacobs, from what you saw last year, was basically the floor for Najee Harris. But at the same time, too, like Najee Harris is legitimately going to get way more receptions than Josh Jacobs had last year.
Yeah, it's actually facts.
And again, that's his floor, I think. Like, based on the amount of work this guy's going to receive, like, you guys have seen it so far. He has literally been in there every snap with the first team.
Yep. This man tried to trade me him today. Who? What? I don't remember. I'll say Najee scored 17 points. If he does that, he's legitimately like RB6.
Yeah, 17 points per game is like RB7, RB6.
Yeah, like if we do this Fantasy Pros.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Yeah. Well, you're already on Fantasy Pros leaders?
Yeah. I had a tab open from doing some stuff earlier.
I mean, 17 points per game would land him just ahead of Jonathan Taylor, RB6.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, sorry, I'm in half. Sure. Yeah, so RB6.
Yeah.
If it was half, it'd be the RB4.
Yeah. Any concerns with taking Kamara over Zeke standard? Like, it's hard.
Standard league, it's close. I mean,
I'd probably
Kamara takes a big hit in standard.
Yeah, I'd probably lean Zeke because of the volume in standard, but that's a close one. Scores, that's definitely in the range of possibilities. Also, Rico Dowdle getting carries, love to see it. His floor is like RB13. Yeah, could be the case. Also,
makes sense.
If you're looking for some takeaway from this, I'm guessing Rico Dowdle's the Cowboys' third string running back now. Like, cool.
I guess.
There you go. Darnoked. Nice. I think he just misspelled Darnold, but I like the Darnoked comment.
True.
A little better. Yeah.
All right. We should probably head off of here. It looks like the ones are out. The snooze fest of the Hall of Fame game is probably going to continue on.
And
we got to see some ones. We got to see Claypool drop a pass, and now Twitter's going to freak out.
Hey, you best believe I'm still watching the whole game.
Oh, yeah. I'll probably watch the whole game, too. But, what kind of takeaways are we going to get from the game at this point? Hopefully no injuries or anything happens to anybody important, at least.
You got Bill Cowher getting interviewed right now.
True. Bill Cowher looks like he's aging backwards at this point. I swear to God, he looked like he was in his 90s like 2 years ago, and now he looks like he's in his 60s.
Literally, though, what the fuck? Fucking Andre Iguodala might sign with the Lakers. That'd be such a fucking Lakers sign.
True. Najee hitting 40-plus points in a game for sure. Do you mean like as a weekly ceiling game, or do you mean like actually like 40 points a game? I think 40 points a game is probably accurate. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no. But he could be a type of guy that gets a 40-point week. It'd be hard for him to do though.
Touchdowns.
Usually you probably need a breakaway play or two to get a ceiling game like that. But
I mean in PPR, if he has like a 10-catch game, like you could get there.
Yeah, 10 catches, like 3 touchdowns or something like that.
Yeah, like 10 catches, like 95 yards, 3 total touchdowns. Yeah.
Facts. Yeah. All right. So we're going to head out of here. See you guys. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll have, we're continuing with the content coming this week. We're going to start our rankings, our August rankings. So our final fantasy rankings starting tomorrow. So we're going to start with quarterbacks. I know it's, a lot of people want us to start with running backs right away, but we got to save running backs for the peak fantasy season. So
you definitely don't want to miss that, boys. So take care. Correct as a ceiling. It's happening. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Appreciate the stream. Appreciate you coming in, Alpha, and all of you 16 who are still in here.
All
Means
you
a lot.
other alphas.
All of you other alphas, yep. Later, homies. Later. Also, he just changed his fucking profile pic. Take it easy, Mono Ghost. They see it in the chat. That fucking picture's epic.
True.
All right. Take care, y'all.